Hello and welcome everyone. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV. We'll see if anybody comes in, but some late night trivia. If nobody comes in, I will put questions out there, give about a couple minutes and give the answers. That way you can play along on the replay. So we'll wait and see if anybody comes in. If not, like I said, I'll do a little bit of trivia, maybe put out 10 questions, give a little bit of a pause. That way I give you time to guess if you're playing along on the replay. And we'll see. I know Monarch Moments is finishing up their stream, so welcome to anyone who was watching Monarch Moments. And welcome in for any of you who are kind of night owl people. This is late night trivia. Tomorrow is Memorial Day. And that's the reason why I kind of went live. I am off tomorrow, but I also go to a memorial service in our local town. So I will be doing that. So welcome in, everyone. If you are enjoying the stream and you like trivia or you're watching the replay, let me know how many questions that you got correct or how many you answered, or if you felt they were hard. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new and you're checking out the channel, check out all our other videos and consider subscribing to us, because we do go live with trivia, Disney talk. Sometimes I show you around Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia at various sites. Also, whenever I get down to Orlando, we'll be live streaming from the parks and resorts, and not just Disney, but over at Universal if we get there, or even SeaWorld and some other places. So wherever it's oh, no problem, Tim, but thank you for joining. That's fine, because so I was explaining to the chat that if I don't have anybody in, I'm going to put out 10 questions for people to answer, and then they can play along on the replay. So I do appreciate you coming in. So thank you very much. And we'll wait a few moments, see if anybody else jumps over. I know it's late night. Some people do have to get up for work. And it's also probably a long day. But we'll get started. I was going to do chat choice. I do have 21st century trivia questions. I also have questions from Pixar movies, and then American trivia. So I can do any of them. American trivia does a little bit of a breakdown of geography, famous people, sports, and everything, where the 21st trivia kind of does a little bit of the same in there, where they movies and people and sports and stuff. So, but we'll start off with the 21st century trivia, and then we'll go from there, see if anybody else pops in. But the first question is, what company replaced the Tyrell Corporation in Blade Runner 2049? Now, I haven't seen that movie, so I'm not sure if that's a movie anyone else has seen that has come into the chat or listening. But what company replaced the Tyrell Corporation in Blade Runner 2049? Welcome in, Penguin Master. Welcome in. I might just do the 5 questions on here and switch to Pixar trivia, depending on who all comes in. But since no one knows this question, I will give the question again, and then I will give the answer. What company replaced the Tyrell Corporation in Blade Runner 2049? And it was the Wallace Corporation. The Wallace Corporation. So I don't know if anybody out there that'll be watching the replay has seen that movie. Sorry, there's a bug on the screen, so it's just trying to get rid of it. kind of annoying. Sorry about that. Okay, next question. Name all three of the Jonas Brothers. Name all three of the Jonas Brothers. Yeah, neither have I, Tim. I know there were Blade Runner movies, but more sci-fi type of thing. So yeah, I have never really heard of that one either. And Penguin Master gets it with Nick, Joe, and Kevin. So name all three of the Jonas Brothers. It is Joe, Kevin, and Nick. But Penguin Master got the answer. So welcome to the board, Penguin Master. Welcome in, Randy and Kathy. Thank you for joining. Right now, I'm doing 21st century trivia. We could switch because I have Pixar trivia and I also have American trivia. So I'm letting it be chat choice, or depending on if people are able to answer these questions right now, we'll stick with that. If not, we can switch to Pixar trivia. You pick a Pixar movie and there's questions on that, or American trivia, which does almost the same thing like this, but more geared towards American history. Okay, the next question. In 2017, what top-rated talk show was canceled by Fox News after numerous sexual harassment claims were leveled against the host? Welcome in, Ray J. And DW Adventures, Rhonda. Thank you for joining. The question again is, in 2017, what top-rated talk show was canceled by Fox News after numerous sexual harassment claims were leveled against the host? And Ray J, Bill, what's his name? And Ray J gets it with it is Bill Riley, and it is the O'Reilly factor. So Ray J gets the points. Welcome in, Ray J, and welcome to the board. It was the O'Reilly factor, Bill Riley. Way to go. Here we go. Next question. Since 2012, what NFL team has played one home game every year at London's Wembley Stadium? Since 2012, what NFL team has played one home game every year at London's Wembley Stadium? Probably last year they did not play it there. That's a good guess of the New England Patriots and the Washington team, but that's not the answers. And that's the thing. You would probably have to be a fan or living in that city to be a fan and know the answer. Not the Falcons, but they're all good guesses. Not the Detroit Lions. I think you probably have a hard time guessing this team because I don't know how popular. If you lived in that state, it probably is popular. And not the Browns or the Seattle Seahawks. They are brown and like a marine blue-green color. And it is one of the Florida teams. Just helping you guys out. It is one of the Florida teams. And you guys have been giving good guesses. Not the Dolphins. And Rhonda gets it with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Rhonda gets it with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I probably should have just given out the name. He didn't get picked by them, but that Tim guy, can't remember his last name right now, and it came to my mind. So Rhonda DWG Adventures gets on the board. Oh no, I'm not going to say. Yeah, I never really knew that they went there all the time either. And here we go. Next question. In 2010, ash from a volcano stranded millions of travelers, canceling more than 100,000 flights over an 8-day period. Where was the volcano? In 2010, ash from a volcano stranded millions of travelers, canceling more than 100,000 flights over an 8-day period. Where was the volcano? And Ray J comes in with Iceland. Way to go, Ray J. It is Iceland. Good guess there, Rhonda, with Washington State, but it was Iceland. I do remember that. Okay. Next question. What Nelly Furtado song was inspired by an 80s song by Hall and Oates? Now, actually, I haven't seen Avery in my chats anymore, so I don't know if he got mad or whatever. I'm not sure. But I do welcome him back if he ever wants to come back in and play trivia. Hello, Carol Karki. Thank you for joining. What Nelly Furtado song was inspired by an 80s song by Hall and Oates? Yeah, I've seen him in some other trivia things, so. And I've seen him in where he mods for different people. But like I said, he's welcome to come in anytime. What Nelly Furtado song was inspired by an 80s song by Hall and Oates? Yeah, I didn't see him in there either, so. I'm like a bird. No, not I'm like a bird. I'm sure any of you that grew up in the time of Hall and Oates, you'll probably be kicking yourself when I give you the answer. I'm going to say the question one more time for people who are watching the replay, and then I will give the answer unless I see the answer in the chat. What Kelly Furtado song was inspired by an 80s song by Hall and Oates? And it was Man Eater. Man Eater was the answer. So I don't know if any of you know that song, Man Eater. I remember it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know Nelly Furtado, but I do know the Man Eater song. Okay, let's go on to the next question. What soap opera did ABC cancel in 2011 after being on the air for 41 years? What soap opera did ABC cancel in 2011 after being on the air for 41 years? Oh, not General Hospital. Oh man, there's some good answers, but and Karki Carroll comes up with it with All My Children. All My Children. Karki comes in first. Way to go, Carol. So welcome to the board, Karki. Edge of Night. They're all good questions, good answers. But Karki came in first with All My Children. Welcome in, Teresa Martin. Thank you for joining. Okay, here we go. Next question. What team won their 17th NBA championship in 2008? What team won their 17th NBA championship in 2008? And Ray J gets it with the Boston Celtics. Ray J comes in first with the Boston Celtics. Oh, they're all good guesses. Tim Pruitt gets the answer. Boston Celtics also. And it was the Boston Celtics. Okay, next question. Who succeeded Colin Powell as Secretary of State? Who succeeded Colin Powell as Secretary of State? Who succeeded Colin Powell as Secretary of State? And Ray J comes in with it with Condoleezza Rice. Way to go, Ray J. From the Down Under. You're getting a lot of these correct there, Ray J. Congratulations. It was Condoleezza Rice. Welcome in, Monarch Moments. Garrett. Or Michelle. But welcome in. Okay, here we go. Next question. How many Infinity Stones are featured in Avengers Infinity War? How many Infinity Stones are featured in Avengers Infinity War? Okay, Tim, thank you for joining. Have a great night. I hope you have a great week. Thank you for joining. I know it now that we heard of it. And Teresa Martin gets it first with 6 Infinity Stones. Way to go, Teresa, and welcome to the board. It is 6 infinity stones. Okay, next question. What trio recorded the song Bang Bang in 2014? What trio recorded the song Bang Bang in 2014? Welcome in, Daniel. Have a good evening. Yep. Lego's coming out there, or they might even have it out already. The Infinity or the Gauntlet glove with the Infinity Stones. Peter, Paul, and Mary. No, that's funny. Peter, Paul, and Mary. What trio recorded the song Bang Bang in 2014? It is 3 women. The 3 Caballeros. Not the Dixie Chicks. Welcome in, Noah. Destiny's Child. Now you have. If you each get one of the people, I will give a point. But so far, I haven't even seen any 3 of these people named. What genre? I'm not sure. What trio recorded the song Bang Bang in 2014? Since nobody's even coming close to any of the women, Ariana Grande, Jessie J, and Nicki Minaj. So I don't know if anybody knew that. Noah just got it in there. So I will give Noah a point because he had already put it in there before I started to give the answer. So way to go, Noah, and welcome to the board. But it was Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj, and Jessie J. So you can tell I don't know a lot of the newer stuff as much. I mean, I listen to the radio and different things, but it all sounds pretty much the same. Okay, here we go. What Saturday Night Live actress is known for her Ellen DeGeneres impersonation? So any of you Saturday Night Live fans, what Saturday Night Live actress is known for her Ellen DeGeneres impersonations? Okay, Penguins Master, have a great night. And Noah gets it with Kate McKinnon. So way to go, Noah. So have a great night, Penguin Master. Thank you for joining. I'm on a roll, yes. Okay, here we go. Next question. Floyd Mayweather Jr. and MMA fighter Conor McGregor held a highly publicized boxing match. Who won? Floyd Mayweather Jr. and MMA fighter Conor McGregor held a highly publicized boxing match. Who won? So all you have to guess is one or the other. And Rhonda gets it with Mayweather Jr. Mayweather. And welcome in Dad Builds. And Dad Builds gets a point because he got the full name. So Rhonda and Dad Builds. Good job. Bookies won. Okay, I'm going to go on to the next question. Who was President George W. Bush's first lady? Who was President George W. Bush's first lady? And Daniel gets it with Laura Bush. Laura Bush. Now, Barbara Bush was George H.W. Bush, his wife. Laura Bush was George W. Bush. So, Laura Bush. And it goes to Daniel. Welcome to the board, Daniel. My dog keeps sniffing around the barbecue. Yeah, it's hard to remember a lot of them. Plus, they're all named. Okay, here we go. Next question. This one's a movie question, so we'll see if any of you have ever seen this movie. In 2017, in what 2017 movie does Professor X die? In what 2017 movie does Professor X die in? And I guess if you've seen this movie, I know I have not, but I've heard of it. And Ray J gets it first with Logan. Welcome in, Stacy Rogers. No problem. But Ray J gets it with Logan. Way to go, Ray J. Oh, the second time. X-Men. Okay, next question. What 2018 horror movie stars real-life couple John Krasinski and Emily Blunt? Welcome in, Stacy. What 2018 horror movie stars real-life couple John Krasinski and Emily Blunt? And Noah gets it with A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place. Way to go, Noah. Welcome in, Jonathan Chung. Yeah, I remember seeing that, The Quiet Place, but it's been a while. No second place, Amy? Oh, you want a point. Now, I will do a second place because we are getting more people. So welcome to the board, Garrett. Because I have done that. I didn't see that you had it. So it is the first two people. So a point for Garrett. Yeah, Garrett, we can't hear you. Okay, next question. Who plays Hilary? I'm sorry. Who plays Hilary Swank's coach in Million Dollar Baby? Now, I will take the first two answers. We'll start that. I have been doing that since Dad Builds came in. Who plays Hilary Swank's coach in Million Dollar Baby? And Randy and Kathy and Dad Builds gets it with Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood. And welcome to the board, Randy and Kathy. With Clint Eastwood. That was a good movie. I remember that was pretty interesting. As good guesses on Morgan Freeman, but it was Clint Eastwood. He actually, I believe, directed it also. Okay, next question. Who infamously interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards? Who infamously interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards? And Rhonda and Dad Builds gets it with Kanye West. Way to go, Rhonda and Dad Builds. Welcome in, Mike Wheeler. But it was Kanye West. I do remember that as I was watching that show. Next question. What drama stars a troubled teen named Ryan who is adopted by the wealthy Cohen family? What drama stars a troubled teen named Ryan who is adopted by the wealthy Cohen family? I remember the TV show, but I don't remember a lot about it. According to Shep. Good guess, but nah. No idea. Yeah, I'm not sure unless that's a good guess there, Ray J. Beverly Hills 90210, but it's not Beverly Hills 90210. And I'm guessing Mike Wheeler might have gotten the answer because of his Speak the Spell, because he's really close. No, it's not 90210. But Mike, if you could try and say it again. But what drama stars a troubled teen named Ryan who is adopted by the wealthy Cohen family? Freaks and Geeks. No. I'm guessing Mike Wheeler might have gotten it if he comes back with another. Stacy Rogers got the answer with the OC. And Mike, were you trying to say the OC also? But Stacy Rogers, welcome to the board. Oh, okay. I can only think of Oslo. Okay. So Stacy Rogers gets it with the OC. So welcome to the board, Stacy Rogers. Thank you, Mike. Okay, next question. What North American league implemented an instant replay review system during the 2008 season? What North American league implemented an instant replay review system during the 2008 season? At Monarch Moments and Disinfinity, Daniel gets it with the Major League Baseball. So Monarch Moments and Daniel, way to go. But it is the Major League Baseball. Good guesses, though. National Chess League. Yeah, that would be funny. Garrett's on a roll, got 2 points. Okay, next question. Completed in 2004, what world record did the Taipei 101 hold for 6 years? Completed in 2004, what world record did the Taipei 101 hold for 6 years? And Ray J and Mike Wheeler get it with the tallest building. Mike Wheeler and Ray J. Welcome in. Happy ever, Yachty. Thank you for joining. So, Mike, welcome to the board. Welcome in, Yachty. Thank you for joining. If you haven't already done so and you're enjoying the stream, please consider hitting that thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing or check out our videos and then decide. But we'll go around Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, hopefully Florida here soon. And you never know when we may go live for other things. So make sure you hit that notification bell. Okay, here we go. Next question. Who is the leader of the Autobots in the Transformers movie? Who is the leader of the Autobots in the Transformers movie? And Noah and DWG Adventures gets it first with Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime. Way to go, Noah and Rhonda. Optimus Prime. Welcome in, Adventures with VP. Thank you for joining. Now, if you've been to Universal, Optimus Prime, he is standing outside the Transformer building. Welcome in, VP. Thank you for joining. That's funny, Carol, but yeah, that could have been. Okay, here we go. Next question. It is a music question. What Wu-Tang Clan album, in which only one copy was ever made, sold for $2 million? Welcome in, Griswold Family Vacay. Yes, I've been following your pictures of your trip. Looks beautiful out that way. And I did catch you on the Facebook Live, but I tried to catch you on the other one, but I think it cut out. But I'm glad you guys are having a great time out there. I will read the question again. What Wu-Tang Clan album, in which only one copy was ever made, sold for $2 million? And I don't know if anybody said the answer before, but I'm going to look and see. No. I need a Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. No. That's not the name of the album, Mike. It starts with once upon a blank, blank, blank. So once upon, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Jonathan Chong comes in with the answer. Once Upon a Time in Shaylin. So welcome to the board, Jonathan Chong. Once Upon a Midnight Clear. That's a good one. Okay, next question. What Netflix series revolves around New York actor Dev Shaw, played by Aziz Ansari? What Netflix series revolves around New York actor Dev Shaw, played by Aziz Ansari? Welcome in, T. Marie, and have a great night. And thank you for hitting that like button. Yeah, Sholin. I knew what you meant there, Jonathan. Good night, Tina. So if anybody has Netflix, you might have seen this show. I don't have Netflix, so. Okay, Ray J. After the next two questions, we will switch to other trivia. I'll give you guys choices, and the chat can choose. But this one was called Master of None, was the Netflix movie. So we'll move on to the next question. There we go. Next question. Peyton Manning spent 14 seasons with what NFL team? Peyton Manning spent 14 seasons with what NFL team? No problem. Welcome in, Debbie Bernfeld. Thank you for joining. And Daniel and Monarch Moments gets it with the Indianapolis Colts. Daniel and Monarch Moments. Wow, Garrett, 3 points. You've never gotten that many in my stream. But welcome again. Good job, guys. Bash Brothers, Daniel. Yes, and then he went to the Broncos and won his last Super Bowl. Okay, here we go. Next question. Released in 2003, the first video game in the Call of Duty franchise was set during what war? Yeah, really. Is it really Garrett? I don't know. It might be Hannah, because I saw her call Mrs. Karkey. Released in 2003, the first video game in the Call of Duty franchise was set during what war? And Jonathan Chung and Randy and Kathy get it with World War II. Jonathan Chung and Randy and Kathy get it with World War II. Way to go. Okay, just a quick question to the chat. We can continue on with 21st Century Trivia Game, which gives you the movies, music, sometimes TV shows, sports, and general news trivia. Or we could switch to Pixar movies trivia, and then I would have to know what Pixar movies that people like, and I could pick that movie. So put it in the chat. Continue or switch to Pixar. Yeah, I believe I still have it too, Jonathan Chong. I have most of them. So far, I have 2 for Pixar. I have Stay, Pixar, and Pixar. We'll do one more round of this, and then we are switching to Pixar. Because I have 5 more questions, and then we'll switch over to the Pixar for Rhonda, and then if she chooses. The online for it's broken. It's all hacked by kids now. I will just be listening, not a good trivia person. No problem, Debbie. It's always welcome to have people who are listening and chatting in the chat if they feel like it. So it's always nice to have people in. Okay, let's finish the last 5 questions here. Where was the movie The Lord of the Rings trilogy filmed? Where was the Lord of the Rings trilogy filmed? And Jonathan Chung and DWG Adventures gets it first. New Zealand. So Jonathan Chung and Rhonda. Make sure. Yeah, Mike, you were a close third there. Okay, here we go. Next question. What is Usher's last name? What is Usher's last name? And Stacy Rogers and Mike Wheeler get it with Raymond. So Stacy Rogers and Mike Wheeler get it with Raymond. Way to go. I just want to make sure VP, I thought I saw him have it. Let me double check. Oh, no, it's down further. Yeah, Danny, you were close on that. But Mike beat you right before that. Okay, next up. What game show did Meredith Vieira host until 2013? What game show did Meredith Vieira host until 2013? Okay, Stacy, I do thank you for jumping in and playing along. And thank you. Mike Wheeler and Griswold Family Vacay get it with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So Mike Wheeler and Griswold family vacay. Danny. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Welcome to the board, Danny. Okay, next question. What was the boxing legend George Foreman talking about when he stated, "It's so good, I put my name on it"? Yeah, I love playing that when it was at Hollywood Studios. What was the boxing legend George Foreman talking about when he stated, "It's so good, I put my name on it"? And Rhonda and Danny get it with the grill, with the George Foreman grill. Who was the first? Rhonda. And Jonathan wrote out the full name. And Mike. Okay. The final question in this category, and then we are switching to Pixar. I must have really slow internet on my... Let me double check. I don't see your name. You're actually after Danny. Danny of Griswold Family Vacay. You just missed it. Okay, the final question, and we're switching to Pixar. Signed into law in 2010, by what name was the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act better known as? Signed into law in 2010, by what name was the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act better known as? And Disinfinity, Daniel, and Mike Wheeler get it with Obamacare. Obamacare. Okay, Disinfinity, Daniel. Okay. So on this section of the quiz, so far the trivia, Monarch Moments has 3 points. Penguin Master had 1 point. Ray J 6 points. DWG Adventures 1 point. Carol Karki 1 point. Tim Pruitt had 1 point. Teresa Martin 1 point. Noah 4 points. Dad Builds 3 points. Daniel Disinfinity 4 points. Randy and Kathy 2 points. Stacy Rogers 2 points. Mike Wheeler 5 points. Jonathan Chong 4 points. And Griswold Family Vacay 2 points. Yeah, that's the thing there. But Daniel and Mike Wheeler got the last question in Obamacare. Now we will switch to Pixar. When we switch to Pixar, if you want to put in the chat a movie, because that's where all the questions will come from, one of the Pixar movies. We have done Ratatouille already. I know Noah had asked that, but we just did that recently, and a lot of the same people are in the chat, so I want to make it fair for everyone. But there is Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, Cars, Cars 2, Coco, The Good Dinosaur, Inside Out, Monsters University, Brave. We've done Up already a couple times. There's Bug's Life. There is The Incredibles. So let's start off with, I see 2 for Coco, 1 for The Incredibles, and Cars. So we'll start off with Coco, then go to The Incredibles, and if we have time, we will do Cars. So I'll pick like 5 questions from Coco, then we'll go over to The Incredibles, and then we'll finish up with Cars. I left my pillow in the living room. Oh, not good. So here we go. Coco is the first one. What type of clothing does Miguel's family make for a living? What type of clothing does Miguel's family make for a living? So if you've seen Coco, you'll probably know the answer. And the first 2 people to answer is Randy and Kathy and Griswold Family Vacay with shoes. With shoes. Way to go. VP was a close third there. Next question. Which town does Miguel live in? Which town does Miguel live in? Okay, Mike Wheeler and Rhonda. Oh, okay. Spirit Jersey. That's a good answer. What town does Miguel live in? Yes, he lives in Mexico, but the town. And that was probably not a good question because I didn't even know the answer. So if nobody comes up with it in a few minutes, I will say the question again for people who may be following on the replay. But what town does Miguel live in? And Jonathan Chong comes in with Santa Cecilia. Santa Cecilia. So Jonathan Chong gets the answer correct. It was Santa Cecilia. Way to go, Jonathan. Yeah, I didn't know it either, so I would not have gotten it had I been in the chat. Okay, next question. What object fell onto Ernesto de la Cruz, causing his death? Jackson Hole. What object fell onto Ernesto de la Cruz, causing his death? And Daniel and Randy and Kathy get it with a bell. So Disinfinity and Randy and Kathy get it with a bell. Okay. Next question. What does Miguel name the stray dog he befriends? What does Miguel name the stray dog he befriends? And Noah and Griswold Family Vacay get it with Dante. With Dante. So way to go, Noah and Danny. with Dante. What song does Miguel play for Coco in order to help save Hector from being forgotten? What song does Miguel play for Coco in order to help save Hector from being forgotten? And Noah and Randy and Kathy get the answer with Remember Me. Noah and Randy and Kathy with Remember Me. I'm not sure, Danny, where he is lately, whether school or something. I'm not sure. I know I've seen him in other trivias and stuff like that, but he's more than welcome to come back in for trivia here. So if he's watching or playing along on the replay, like I said, he's more than welcome to come back in if I did something wrong or whatever. Okay, one more question in Coco, then we will switch to the Incredibles. What did the letters Hector wrote to Coco contain? What did the letters Hector wrote to Coco contain? And Randy and Kathy and Griswold Family Vacay get it with songs or lyrics. They were songs or lyrics. So Randy and Kathy and Griswold Family Vacay got it with songs and lyrics. Song stolen. Okay, we will switch over. Let me find it. 24 or 52. So we could do Incredibles 1 or Incredibles 2. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of figuring. I see him in like modding and stuff. Okay, Incredibles 1. So 24. I just want to get the answer part so that way I can make sure who gets it correct. Okay. Okay, here we go. First question. What is the name of the French villain who robs a bank? What is the name of the French villain who robs a bank? And this is from the Incredibles 1 movie. Not Pierre. What is the name of the French villain who robs a bank? And Jonathan Chong and Noah get it with Bon Voyage. Bon Voyage. So Noah and Jonathan Chong. Way to go. Okay, next question. What event is Mr. Incredible late for at the beginning of the film? What event is Mr. Incredible late for at the beginning of the film? And Mike Wheeler and Noah get it with a wedding. With a wedding. Welcome in, the Orlando guy, Richard. Thank you for joining. But Mike Wheeler and Noah get it with a wedding. It was his own wedding. Good night, Danny. Thank you for dropping in. Have a great time out at the Grand Tetons. And welcome in, Richard, the Orlando guy. Thank you for joining. I should have stuck with the other trivia. Looks like everybody left when I switched trivia, sir. Okay, next question. What is Mr. Incredible's real name? What is Mr. Incredible's real name? Okay. So it'll be Mike Wheeler. I'm going to give Mike Wheeler, because I know he's trying to say Bob Parr. Then Jonathan Chong. And then I'm going to give Noah, because he got everything correct. So Mike Wheeler, Jonathan Chong, and Noah. But it was Bob Parr. Mr. Ordinary. That's true. It could be Mr. Ordinary. Okay, next question. What prank does Dash's teacher accuse him of? What prank does Dash's teacher accuse him of? Mr. Ordinary. But he does something with his speed. So we're looking for what action or what he did with it. Popping his... Okay. No. And Mike Wheeler and Jonathan Chong get it with taps on the chair. Thumbtacks on this chair. They were able to see him do it real fast in slow motion. So Jonathan Chong and Mike Wheeler. Okay, next question. Here we go. Next question. Oh, okay. Okay. What does Bob pretend to be doing on a Wednesday evening when he's out saving people with Frozone? We do not mind if you go back to the other trivia. We were 50-50 on that. No problem. I'm going to go ahead and fulfill the Pixar part. And if we have time, I will go back to the other. But it is getting late too, so people are tired. So Jonathan Chong and Mike Wheeler with bowling. Jonathan Chong and Mike Wheeler with bowling. Those two are on fire. You guys are actually tied. And you have 9 points. Jonathan Chong and Mike Wheeler and Noah. A three-way first place tie between Noah, Mike, and Jonathan Chong. We are doing the Incredibles 1, Daniel. What composer did the babysitter say she would play for Jack Jack? What composer did the babysitter say she will play for Jack Jack? Oh, you're close, Orlando guy. And Jonathan Chong and Randy and Kathy get it with Mozart. So Jonathan Chong and Randy and Kathy with Mozart. What is it? Okay. Well, what was Syndrome's superhero name when he was a child? I would have played Jack Jack Brahms. Okay, had two in my head. That's good. What was Syndrome's superhero name when he was a child? And Noah and Jonathan Chong got it with Incrediboy. Noah and Jonathan Chong. Good job. Okay, here we go. Next question. What is the password for Syndrome's computer name? The Incredibles is one of my least favorite Disney movies, ranks just below The Emperor's New Groove. It's been a while since I've actually watched The Incredibles. I've seen The Incredibles 2. What is the password for Syndrome's computer system? And it's been a long time since I've seen Emperor's New Groove. I'm going to have to pull that one out and watch it sometime again. What is the password for Syndrome's computer system? So Daniel Disinfinity and Jonathan Chong with Kronos. There we go. Jonathan is on fire. And the last question with the Incredibles. Which villain appears at the end of the movie? Which villain appears at the end of the movie? Well, I see Jonathan Chong and Noah with the Underminer. It is the Underminer. Jonathan Chong and Noah get it with the underminer. Okay. I wanted more of underminers and we were shortchanged into, yes. Okay, last one is cars. Cars. Now, do you want Cars 1 or Cars 2 or Cars 3? Okay, Mike, we'll thank you. Have a great night, Mike. And we'll see you in the chats. Okay, this is going to be Cars 1. Cars 1. Okay, here we go. Cars 1. What trophy is Lightning McQueen competing for at the beginning of the film? What trophy is Lightning McQueen competing for at the beginning of the film? And Mike Wheeler and Karki get the answer with the Piston Cup. The Piston Cup. Mike Wheeler and Karki. Way to go. Good job. And thank you for coming in, the Orlando guy, Richard. Unless you're still here. But thank you for joining. Okay, next question. What number is on McQueen's side? Oh, no problem, Mike, because I'm probably going to end it after this. It is getting kind of late. What number is on McQueen's side? And Noah and Daniel get it with number 95. Noah and Daniel get it with number 95. Way to go, guys. Oh, sorry. 95 because that's the year of the first Pixar movie. Oh, that's good trivia to know, Daniel. Thank you. What Keller strip? Okay. What Keller is the strip the king weathers? What Keller is strip the king weathers? And Daniel and Noah get it with blue. With blue. Daniel and Noah get it with blue. You're still ahead. Nah, you and Noah are tied now, Jonathan. You and Noah are tied for first. What happens to McQueen on the final lap of the race? What happens to McQueen on the final lap of the race? And Randy and Kathy and Monarch Moments gets it He blows a tire. He blows a tire. That was the answer they were looking for. So Monarch Moments and Randy and Kathy get it with he blows a tire. But all you guys, I know that's what he did at the end of the one race, was helping out. But Randy and Kathy and Monarch Moments. Yeah, I wasn't sure when I looked at that because I thought he got a flat tire in the other race too, but that was the first one. So sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Next question. Who is Lightning McQueen's main sponsor? Who is Lightning McQueen's main sponsor? And Daniel and Mike Wheeler get it with Rusty's. Daniel and Mike Wheeler get it with Rusty's. Yeah, the Dino King is the guy that they were competing for or trying. Okay, next question. What is the name of Lightning McQueen's transport truck? What is the name of Lightning McQueen's transport truck? You went to the Indianapolis 500 and Rhonda doesn't know. And that's right. Guess we are getting tired. So Noah and Mike Wheeler get the answer with Mac. Noah and Mike Wheeler with Mac. Okay, next question. Who volunteers to be Mcqueen's lawyer after he is arrested? Who volunteers to be Mcqueen's lawyer after he is arrested? Great, I called it and now I'm hungry. So Karki, Carol, and Daniel get it with Mater. Karki, Carol, and Daniel get it with Mater. Way to go, Carol and Daniel with Mater. Let's see. Number 12. What is the name of the hotel that Sally runs? What is the name of the hotel that Sally runs? And Noah and Daniel get it with the Cozy Cone Motel. Noah and Daniel, the Cozy Cone Motel. And I'll go ahead and ask 2 more questions, and then we will call it a night, unless I have a tie for first. Yeah, I wondered that too, Mike, because that's what I was thinking too. But because she goes to that wheel well, maybe she buys it later or something. Okay, here we go. Who becomes Lightning McQueen's new pit crew chief? Who becomes McQueen's new pit crew chief? And Noah and Daniel get it with Doc Hudson. Doc Hudson. Luigi is the tire changer, but Doc Hudson. So Daniel and Noah. What type? Okay, here we go. What is the only type of car Luigi follows? What is the only type of car Luigi follows? It's me, Mario. And Daniel and Karki get it with Ferrari. Ferrari. Okay. Two more questions and then we will end the stream. Who wins the race in California? Who wins the race in California? Supercard. And this Infinity Daniel and Mike Wheeler get it with Chick Hicks. Chick Hicks. My nephews always like to say his name, Chick Hicks. And the final question. What company offers McQueen a sponsorship deal at the end of the film? Yeah, I'm sure. Which company offers McQueen a sponsorship deal at the end of the film? Well, Noah got it right with Dynaco. Unfortunately, so Noah, Dan, and Daniel get it with Dynaco. Noah and Daniel with Dynaco. The Sunoco. So good job. I will give all the points. What a mess of autocorrect. Yes. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. So our big winner tonight. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. Is Noah, and he had 17 points. So congratulations, Noah, with 17 points. And Daniel came in second place with 14 points. Disinfinity Daniel with 14 points. Jonathan Chong and Mike Wheeler tied for third place with 13 points. Randy and Kathy had 8 points. Stacy Rogers had 2 points. Danny of Griswold family, 5 points. Monarch Moments, 4 points. Ray J had 6 points. Rhonda had 6 points. Karki had 4 points. Tim Pruitt, Teresa Martin had 1 point each. And Dad Builds had 3 points. So congratulations, Noah and Daniel. So that it will be it for tonight. I know I switched over, so I'm sorry that some of you might have jumped out because it was Disney stuff, but I will stick and try to do chat choice of what most people would like to do on trivia. That way everybody has a chance at playing the trivia and answering questions. But great job, everyone. I do thank you for joining. If you haven't already done so, please hit that thumbs up button. It does help out the channel. And if you're watching the replay, let me know how many questions that you might have gotten right. And also consider subscribing if you're new checking out the channel. So thank you very much. Have a great night, everyone. And I will see you in the chat. And let the adventures begin. Good night, everyone. And thank you for joining. And you're all welcome. So thank you. And